Hello students. In this video we're going to now look at a particular application of percent, which is called percent increase. In the video after that we'll then do a percent decrease. Okay, now the question is increase $2,700 by 22%. I'm going to do this two different ways and you can decide which of those two ways you prefer. So this is the whole amount, or the original amount. That's obviously the percent, and we're trying to find the part. So we'll do that by writing our formula for the part. Part equals percent multiplied by whole. The percent is 22%, or 0.22. The whole amount is 2,700. I'll just grab my calculator. Turn it on, always a good idea. 0.22 times 2,700, and that gives me $594. Now, you've got to be a bit careful. If you did that on an exam question and stopped there, you'd probably just get 1 mark out of 2, because we have to actually increase this amount by 22%. So to finish off the question, we need to take the 2,700 and add to it the $594 increase. 27 plus 5 is 32, and 0 plus 94 is 94. And the final answer, $3,294. Now there's another way you could do this question. You're going to basically use the same formula. Part equals percent multiplied by whole. But before you do the next step, what you're going to think is, I'm going to increase $2,700. Well, that's the whole amount, or 100%. I'm going to increase that by 22%. So therefore, my final answer is going to be 122% of the original amount. And as a decimal, that's 1.22. Now normally, this step just here, I don't write it, I just think it. So whenever I put this little cloud around something, it means that I'm thinking this and not writing it. So therefore, I can solve this equation by saying my percent is 122%. As a decimal, 1.22 multiplied by 2,700, and when I do that calculation on my calculator, I get exactly the same answer. So to summarize, this method here in a way is more logical. First you find the 22% and then you add it on. The alternative way is to say, well, the new amount is 122% of the original amount. As a decimal, that means you multiply 1.22 times the original amount. So it's up to you whether you want to do it the more traditional way or this more efficient way. Okay, what I'd like you to do is to try these two equations. So go ahead and stop the video, have a go, and when you finish, start it up again, and we'll check your answers. Okie doke, welcome back. Okay, well, I'm going to do this question the first way that I did it. So I'm going to start by finding 15% of 1,500, and I think by now I can probably leave the original formula off. So I can just go 15%, whoops, in fact I might even do that, of 1,500. That's what I'm trying to find. Now that's the percent written as a decimal times the whole amount. And I'm going to use a calculator to work that out. 0.15 times 1,500. And the increase is 225. Now once again, I'm not finished because I have to now add that on to the 1,500 that I started with. So final answer is 1,725. Doing the second equation, or the second problem, I'm going to be thinking once again. Down here I'll think 100% is the original amount. I'm increasing that by 120%. So the new amount is 220%. Oops. 220% of the original amount. And as a decimal, that's 2.2. So here I need 220% of 1,500. And that is going to be 2.2 times 1,500. And I'll use my calculator for that. 2.2 by 1,500 gives me 3,300. And there's the answer to the second question. Okay, I'll stop the video here, and in the next video we'll do similar questions, but we'll be decreasing by a fixed percent.